Johnny Depp is back, and the world is watching. After years of public scrutiny, legal battles, and rumors that seem to never end, Depp is finally making a major Hollywood return, and fans couldn't be more excited. But this comeback isn't just about nostalgia or past glories. It's about reinvention, creativity, and a man who's proving that even in the harshest spotlight, he can still surprise everyone. One of the most exciting developments is Depp's dive into ambitious cinema projects. He's currently developing and producing the first English-language film adaptation of the literary classic The Master and Margarita. For decades, this novel has been considered almost untouchable in the film world due to its complexity, blending elements of fantasy, satire, and political commentary. Depp taking on this project shows that he's aiming for more than just acting. He wants to shape stories and leave his mark behind the camera. Fans and critics alike are intrigued. Questions swirl. How will Depp's unique style translate into such a dense, surreal narrative? Will this be a masterpiece, or will it become another Hollywood attempt that can't capture the novel's magic? One thing is certain, Depp's involvement guarantees attention, both positive and critical. Meanwhile, Depp is set for a more mainstream return in a role that brings him closer to the iconic characters fans already love. He will play Ebenezer Scrooge in Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, a remake that's already generating buzz due to its stellar cast. It's a role that allows Depp to showcase his acting range while appealing to audiences who might not follow his more artistic projects. The timing couldn't be better. A holiday movie starring Johnny Depp is both comforting and nostalgic, giving longtime fans a reason to celebrate and newer audiences a chance to rediscover him. The ensemble cast reportedly includes some of Hollywood's most respected names, and insiders say the chemistry on set is electrifying. For Depp, this isn't just a movie, it's a statement. He's back, he's in demand, and he can still carry major projects with confidence. Depp's personal life has also been making headlines, though this time in a far more positive light. He recently shared his family holiday traditions, revealing that time with his children is his top priority. For a man whose life has often been dominated by public chaos and media scrutiny, this glimpse into his personal side humanizes him and gives fans something relatable. It's a side of Johnny Depp that rarely makes headlines but resonates deeply. The devoted father who treasures moments of normalcy amidst the whirlwind of fame. These stories, simple yet powerful, help paint a fuller picture of the man behind the legend. Of course, Depp's public appearances are never ordinary. His recent trip to Tokyo Comic Con 2025 was a major moment. Fans flooded the event to see him in person, and Depp didn't disappoint. He received a special ONEP's gift celebrating his legacy as Jack Sparrow, a reminder of the character that helped define a generation and solidify his place in cinematic history. The energy was electric, and the images of him engaging warmly with fans were a stark contrast to the headlines of past controversies. Events like these demonstrate that Depp remains a beloved figure internationally, and despite the ups and downs, his fan base is as passionate as ever. Rumors continue to swirl naturally. One of the hottest topics is Depp potentially returning as Captain Jack Sparrow in new Pirates of the Caribbean projects. Sources suggest that discussions are ongoing and that Depp might consider returning if the script meets his standards. The speculation alone has reignited interest in the franchise, proving that Depp's influence on Hollywood remains significant. Beyond Pirates, Depp is also launching Three Hearts Rum, a limited edition rum brand that combines his love for adventure with a touch of piracy nostalgia. This move into entrepreneurship shows another layer of Depp's creativity and ambition, blending his personal brand with new ventures that excite fans. The public narrative around Depp has also shifted dramatically in recent years. Following his legal battles with Amber Heard, which dominated headlines globally, many speculated whether his career could recover. But Depp's careful selection of projects, public appearances, and personal storytelling has allowed him to reclaim his image strategically. The conversation is no longer just about the past, it's about what comes next. Depp has embraced this narrative, using it as a foundation for a comeback that feels earned rather than manufactured. Fans and Hollywood insiders have noticed a change in perception. No longer is Depp seen only through the lens of controversy. Instead, he's being celebrated as a resilient figure who has weathered storms and continues to evolve. Some insiders suggest that this period marks the start of Depp's most interesting era yet. He's exploring directing, producing, and acting in projects that challenge him creatively rather than just riding the wave of fame. This focus on substance over spectacle may redefine how audiences view Depp, not just as a star, but as an artist with a multifaceted career. Depp's ventures into creative projects don't stop there. He's currently involved with his graphic novel Hyde and the International Film Mod, where he serves as director and creative lead. These projects allow Depp to experiment with storytelling and visual artistry in ways that traditional acting roles don't always permit. Fans and critics are watching closely, curious about how Depp's signature style and personality will manifest in these new works. The excitement lies not just in the final product, but in seeing Depp take risks that reflect his vision, unconstrained by studio demands or public expectation. While rumors and speculation continue to swirl, there's one thing that remains clear. Johnny Depp is in control of his comeback. Whether through major film roles, producing ambitious adaptations, engaging with fans internationally, or exploring entrepreneurial ventures, Depp is defining the narrative himself. This level of control and self-direction is rare, especially for someone who has faced the intense scrutiny Depp has endured. It's a story of resilience, adaptability, and the power of reinvention, an inspiring reminder that careers can recover, reputations can be rebuilt, and creative ambition can flourish even after the toughest setbacks. Yet, it's not just about the work. Depp's interactions with fans, especially during events like Tokyo Comic Con, highlight the enduring connection he maintains with his audience. People still see the magic of his performances and the authenticity of his personality. They celebrate the return of a beloved figure, and social media buzz continues to amplify these moments. In many ways, Depp's comeback story is as much about the fans as it is about him, reflecting the symbiotic relationship between a star and those who support him through every high and low. Financial rumors, while less prominent now, still make occasional headlines. Depp has joked about exaggerated reports of his spending, showing a self-awareness that disarms critics while keeping fans entertained. These moments, lighthearted yet telling, add another layer to Depp's narrative. A man who acknowledges his public perception but doesn't let it define him. By blending humor, honesty, and creativity, Depp is crafting a public image that feels authentic and dynamic. Looking ahead, the combination of high-profile projects, personal revelations, and fan engagement makes Depp's next chapter one of the most exciting in Hollywood. His return is more than a comeback. It's a renaissance where a legendary actor, artist, and public figure reasserts his relevance on multiple fronts. For audiences, this means thrilling new performances, bold projects, and glimpses into a man who refuses to be confined by the past. In the end, Johnny Depp's story right now isn't just about surviving controversy. It's about thriving creatively, personally, and professionally. From producing the Master and Margarita to taking on Scrooge and Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, from reconnecting with fans in Tokyo to exploring entrepreneurial ventures and international film projects, Depp is reclaiming his narrative and style. He's proving that resilience, creativity, and a willingness to take risks can reignite a career and captivate audiences once again. And what comes next could shock even his most devoted fans. With the possibility of returning to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, expanding his creative empire, and continuing to surprise audiences with projects that challenge norms, Johnny Depp's story is far from over. In many ways, it's just beginning, and the world is watching every step of the way. No matter what anyone thought of him before, the current moment paints a clear picture. Johnny Depp is back, he's evolving, and he's more compelling than ever. The combination of artistry, ambition, and authenticity ensures that this chapter of his life and career will be remembered as one of the most fascinating comebacks in Hollywood history. Fans are ready, critics are watching, and Depp himself seems more focused and determined than ever to prove that the story isn't over, and maybe, just maybe, the best is yet to come.